They allowed us to blur the guy's face, but keep his mustache unblurred, which is genius. So it made that go.
Going back, I mean, kind of like looking back in the past, what was that very first joke that you guys all did together? Do you remember?
I'm sure it was a fart joke.
Probably.
A joke? You mean a joke like on the show?
Yeah, or you're like the one that really stands out to you the most from like way back in the day.
I'll tell you, when we were filming the pilot, we conceptualized the show different than where it has netted out to now. And when we pitched the show, it was slightly different as well. We were driving around in this van that was almost like the A-Team or like KIT or like a CIA van. Yeah, it was sentient, and Patrick Stewart was the voice of it. We'd pull up to places and we'd have these challenges to go in. It changed a bit. But I remember we were filming the pilot and there were multiple different games we were playing, but we hadn't yet put in the earpiece to tell each other exactly what to do and say. And that was on the fly. We're in Costco or something. I think Q suggested it. And I think that was an aha moment for us. And it was like, I remember those jokes to this day because it was the first time we ever threw in the earpiece. We were playing cashiers. And that was the first time we like said no to doing something. And then we stopped down and we said, wait, we said no. So what do we do there? And we're like, no. So what? So let's just say no. They can make it part of the competition and make the denials funny if we could. And that was like a big thing that informed the show. And I'll never forget that moment.
Yeah.
That was during the pilot. That we from the pilot.
Yeah. That and White Castle, Costco and White Castle. Literally, those two challenges defined the past 11 years for us.
Yeah. I mean, is there a joke that you still think about that went wrong that you wish you could do over again?
I mean, Q has the iconic line from the pilot. We're in Costco and a guy comes up and he's a little irate that it's taking so long to ring him up. The guy has a very bushy mustache. So we told Q to say, hey, mustache. I kept calling him mustache.
He flippantly just writes him off as, all right, take it easy, mustache. And the guy got really angry. That's probably the first time we also encountered someone being angry toward us, and we're like, oh, this is tension here, which we also wanted to explore.
And what I think is a great move on the network's part, they allowed us to blur the guy's face, but keep his mustache unblurred, which is genius. So it made that go.